Hi guys, welcome to Grudy's. Rightio, let's look at this car. So I'd like to point out the difference between paying a mechanic that doesn't like their job and paying somebody like me, somebody that has passion in what they do. You should realistically be paying people that have passion in their job, not somebody that wants to cut corners and put secondhand parts on and shit like that. Now, I will fit secondhand parts, but they're very good quality and everything's cleaned and everything's very neat. What I'm saying is more dodging shit, right? So this car had had a paint job and they'd never finished the sill panels properly, and Tyson sold the car, John bought the car, and Tyson didn't even do this. So it annoyed me that bad that I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I've touched up the sill panel because that wasn't painted and this was all polished through. So I went all the way from here, all the way down with satin black. It's not perfect, but it's neat. This was all faded through down here. All across the back had been polished through when they'd polished it. And I touched up the tip. It still looks a little wet and gumby. And all I did, you can see here, was I just cleaned up that. Now that there, that's a dent, right? That's a dent. But such a minor one, but it still pisses me off. And I did the same here. All the way along the sill, cleaned it up, put some fresh black on there. You know what? Things like that is what you should expect from somebody that has passion in your vehicle when they touch it. Now, it's still got a nice little rubberized texture coating, and then I've just gone over the top just to clean it up a little. Look, there's so much bullshit out there about the mechanics that fuck things and all the rest of it. Where's all the stories about the guys that actually go further and beyond? I've had people complain before and they haven't even realised how much extra has been done that wasn't charged for. It was just done because the love was for their car, the passion was for their car, just like it's mine. This is why I work on stuff the way that I do. This is why I take longer. I put passion, time and energy into other people's loves of their life, their mistresses, the things that they love, as well as loving a missus and having kids and stuff. They've got this vehicle which they love. So for me, and I'm just looking at, got distracted. I was just looking at some of the paint blemishes. I hate fresh paint because there's always blemishes to find. This thing's been painted for a couple of years now, but no more light blue all the way down, which is what absolutely did my head in. Here's what we're doing on it today. Doing E90 master and booster, and guys, I will have a kit for this that will be all the parts needed to put that booster and that master on this car on an E30 Series 1. So it'll be the lines and it'll be the adapters, and it will be a plate for the back of the booster because the booster doesn't sit flat against the firewall. So I'm going to do an adapter plate, which will just be a spacer plate, which will help so you don't have to trim all the brake line bracketry, the plastics, and you've usually got to trim the insulation up as well around it because it doesn't sit flat. So I'll do a proper plate and then I'll put that all in a kit and that'll go on my eBay store. Nice. I am just going to replicate everything I do now and then put it all up for sale, and hopefully within 12 to 18 months, people are buying enough of my stuff that I can be building a bigger and bigger inventory of custom parts and special parts, and then I'll buy brand new original parts and I will just build the biggest inventory I can for early BMW parts. And then that way I'll sell worldwide through eBay, and it's done. It's simple. The prices will have the eBay fees factored into them, just so you know. And if you're local and you're one of my clients, one of my customers, and you want to buy stuff off me, you can buy them direct and you save some eBay fees. Nice, guys. That's the little shit that matters most of all, is the pride in the vehicle. You have a lovely day.